Okay, well, alright. My name is Tormental, and I am playing Town of Salem, and I guess I'll be showing all my mental patients the the Christmas shit. What is this? What is this? Let's take a look at that. Do I want a Santa house with the house from Futurama's Christmas special on top of it? No, I don't want that. What maps? Dark Holiday. What? Okay, so this is the Christmas map that they already had with some explosions and MS Paint blood on it. Doot. Doot. Death animations. No. Character skins. Abby! Abba! Robot Santa. Oh! Is he voiced by the same actor from Futurama? Ho, 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 children! I'm gonna kill your ass. Santa, Robot Santa, bundles. That's nothing. Pets. It's nothing new there, I mean. Alabaster the Elf. Why is it Alabaster? Is that like Elf Bastard? Alabaster? I don't know. There's some reason behind that name, I'm sure. I don't know what it would be, but lobby icons. Okay. I probably am going to use these at the complete wrong time. I'm going to get them to use them. Maybe I'll use them in this video. Yeah, because this is like a thing where I'm showing them off. So, yeah, I'll probably use those at the most inopportune times later on. It'll be like, it'll be like St. Patrick's Day, and I'll be like, ho, 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 Merry St. Patrick's Day. I'm a robot Santa who's going to kill everybody. And now I gotta remove, what is that, 30? Gotta remove 30 people and add 30 people. So I'll catch you in a few minutes. What is up, mental patients? My name is Tormental, and I just realized I already did an intro. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Okay, so yeah. The theme is bugs, but we are only 9 people. Me and the subscribers that got into the round with me, we're only 9 people because not many people are on. And so we didn't even get host. Can you believe that? I, Tormental, unquestioned and undisputed king of Town of Salem. Everyone acknowledges that. I just realized that that wheel doesn't work the way they've constructed it. How could the arrow be on the side of the stick that's at the front of the wheel, but the stick is holding up the center peg of the wheel? Okay. Anyway, that doesn't make sense, but I am the king of Town of Salem, and I didn't even get host. Can you believe that? Here I am, over here, with my robot Santa that you can't see because of the name, and my little elf pet, and I picked the burning house because I figure if I don't have the ice cave, I don't like it, so I figured I would go with the opposite, which is the burning wooden house, but yeah. Alright, I fucked my name. Oh no, not J-Lo Swift. No! J-Lo Swift. Is that Taylor Swift and Jennifer Lopez? I ship it. Careful not to tell Spy we have consig. I'm a fucking idiot. So, who will be checked first? Number 1 might be checked first. I don't know. I'll just go with it. And I probably will get moited by the vet. I am a vampire. But yeah. So yeah, as I said, I didn't get host, so don't blame me for the lineup. I'm not a big fan of vampire, and I wouldn't have put vampires and a neutral killing in, but yeah, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Alright. Nothing happened, so is... What do we decide to kill? Ants in my pants. Is Ants in my pants immune? And you tried to kill the person who's going to be blackmailed. Huh. Someone tried to blackmail and attack me in jail. Lol, fail. Huh. Interesting. Jailer, if he... Wait. Jailer, if you didn't actually jail him, do so tonight. Okay. I'm going to type poorly and hope that nobody realizes it's me typing poorly, like, you know, to try to cover up who I am and blah, blah, blah. Now that I said that, I'm going to have to change it up again. Jailer, if you didn't jail him again, that's me. Okay. I didn't even recognize my own writing. Just saying. So everyone alive, that's good. So who do we ate? Oh, wait, no, vote. Who do we vote? I am not vote. Cricket is whispering to Moth. He says, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Jokes. Okay. Don't get any bright ideas. Moth will tackle you because it's going to be a light bulb over your head. Get it? Jokes? Praying Mantis, is he praying before dinner? And is he going to eat Cricket and Moth? Ha ha ha, jokes. Cicada, I hardly knew her. Ha, jokes. Okay. Now that I've made an appropriate amount of crap jokes, that's gotten that out of the way, and so now everything will be peaches and cream from now on. It's all going to be comedy gold. I'm going to frame Ants in My Pants because they might check him. I'd say kill Ants, but Jailer may re-jail them to test if they are GF. Okay, so hopefully, after Ants in My Pants said they were jailed and there were no kills, hopefully someone investigates them tonight to see if they really are legit. And hopefully they're not just a veteran. I live in fear of the veteran. Okay. Yay! Okay, so we killed Hagen Shiger! Whoever that is. Oh, wow. Praying Mantis and Cicada are dead. I gotta look at who my Mafia is, too, because sometimes I forget to do that and I end up throwing somebody under the bus by mistake. Because I'm like, yeah, let's kill a random town member. Ha ha ha. But it turns out, oh wait, that was the Mafia member. Ha. Oh. Claims town protective, claims town investigative. Huh. Hi, Tormental. Fight me. No, fuck you. So Zayn Malik and Stinkbug and Moth. I didn't realize Zayn was a bug. I guess he's a bug. He's a little cutie bug. Okay. We found Praying Mantis dead in their home last night by a serial killer. It's amazing no Mafia are dead yet with this lineup. Praying Mantis the Lookout, Epic Sex Guy, Death by Fire. Huh, Epic Sex Guy. It's Dead Frosty out because I'm a serial killer, one stab and no one. That's what we need, a Dead Frosty. Fuck Santa Claus robot. The zombie elf is kind of cool. It would have been cool to have, like, an evil Frosty. And I don't mean, like, you know, a lot of people do, like, evil Frosty drawings. Like, you know, he's Frosty the Snowman, but he's got a scowl on his face, so he looks mean. I don't mean that. I mean, like an actual zombie, fucked up, mangled, you know, degenerate, oozing, gross-looking guy in a Frosty costume or something. You know, like somebody who was in a big mascot costume and got run over by a fucking Thresher or something. That's what I like. These Tormental lovers, yeah. Doity Tormental lovers. So rolls, what do we vote for? Retry dead before they can revive. GG. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. Retributionist. Hello. And Dead Frosty, Tormental, sorry. So the serial killer is probably... Cricket. I think Cricket is the SK. That's just a random guess based on what has been said. JLo Swift... JLo Swift also had the Lenny face and talking about me, but yeah, so I think JLo Swift is probably werewolf. So we'll go with that. Vote JLo. Alright, and in chat it probably has been going crazy with information that I need, but you know what they say. I can't keep track of everything. I'm looking around the screen constantly. Consonantly. I'm looking at all the consonants in their sentences to see if there's any clues. Alright. Reggie David kind of an ass. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lasso. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Alright, so I gotta go let a cat in the room. And then I'm going to proceed to see if I can figure out if Cricket is indeed the serial killer. I'll be right back after these messages. Up and out. Alright. Coming back. I'm coming back. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you can't live without me. I'm coming back. Oh, and they said Aku Akbar. I don't think that's... Is that like if the Martians from Mars Attacks were terrorists? Akbar, but yeah, I don't know. Alright, so yeah, that was pretty obvious from the Death Note, but I thought it was someone framing J-Lo Swift at first, so yeah. I think Cricket could be SK. Don't know for sure. Frame them in your note as immune, please. Frame someone in your will. Or Death Note, I mean. So, is anybody going to check Ants in My Pants? Am I just framing them for nothing, or... Oh, Ants in My Pants is the investigator. Oh, so we'll frame Epic... Bleh. We'll frame Epic Sax Guy. Cricket left the game! It's almost like he knew I was accusing him. But I'm assuming something bad happened. I don't know. Yatu, no! Not Yatu! Staked by the Vampire Hunter. Good, good. Vampires are the second biggest concern for the Mafia right now. Oh, fuck. Zayn Malik is immune. Shit. 13 is immune according to Vamps. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's shitting. Alright. I was going to say that Serial Killer is the #1 threat to the Mafia because he can kill the 2 vulnerable Mafia members. But the Vampire just went and made himself the #1 threat. Cricket the Doctor. Okay, so how did... Wait, how did they know he was Doctor? Because, no, I don't know. Huh. Death by Fire is saying vote Epic. Is that because I framed them, hopefully? I don't know. But what... How did they know that that guy was Doctor? Let's look here. So who do we go after tonight? Don't go after people I go after. Okay. I'd say kill Ants, but Jailer may rejail him. Oh, wait, that's the fucking first night. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Okay. Idiot cam. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think Cricket could be SK. Kill Ants in My Pants, he's investigator. How do you know he's investigator? Did he whisper you or something? Moth says no, Doc. So Moth knows that Cricket is Doctor. And Zane knows Ants in My Pants is investigator. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm not voting for Zane, that's for sure. Okay. Death, come on! You didn't even vote for the person you wanted to vote for. Yeah, Death by Fire said to vote Epic Sax Guy, but then he didn't even, do anything. So let's frame Death by Fire again. Maybe the investigator will check them for their accusations. I don't know. Nobody who's accused. Sax Guy is accused. Fuck. Alright, well, whatever. Let's see what happens here. Death by Fire is dead from Serial Killer. Okay, so was Epic Sax Guy immune then? Which would mean he is Surreal Killer. Shot by a Vigi and stabbed by a Serial Killer. Good God. Oh, I hope you were down. I hope to goodness. Investigator. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, they killed the investigator, you guys. Oh my God. And if it's Epic Sax Guy, he does have the Yeti, Snowman, and Snow Cave, and he is saying it's cold out, so I don't know. Epic Sax has Yeti, Snowman, and Snow Cave, and the SK's note talks about how cold he is. Wolf Talent says, oops, my bad, while I'm dead tonight. Oh, whatever. Alright, so we have a majority of... At the possible most, we could have 4 vampires right now. Because there's 3 Mafia and 1 SK, and there's 4 people left. So at most, we could have 4 vampires. But I doubt we do. I think realistically, we probably have up to 3. There are the vamps. Ladybug, ants, and butterfly. Ladybug, ants, and butterfly equals vampires. We need to break them up. SK, I am witch. Alright, I probably will die, but you know. Any little last ditch effort, you know what I'm saying? Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, so the Vigilante dies tonight. Oh, that's right. There couldn't be 4 vampires because 1 was still Vigilante. That's right. Okay. I bet some of you were, like, screaming that at your screen. Like, Tormental, you don't know how to play. It always disappoints me when you don't pay attention. And I can understand that for the most part, but as I said, I'm always looking around the fucking screen. And I died, but that's fine. At least we know who the vampires are, most likely. Whoa! 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 Excuse me? The fucking bodyguard. God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I really thought they were a vampire by now. Well, now the Mafia loses. Because all the vampires have to do is just, you know, sit and bide their time. Because I assume there's 2 vampires? I don't know. Serial killer and a Mafia member. And the Mafia member is vulnerable. So, yeah. Mafia member either gets turned by vampires or killed by serial killer. Oh, this is so fucking... Oh, I hate this. I hate these new roles they've added. I hate Forger, Werewolf, Vampire, and Vampire Hunter. I think they all suck. But, you know, that's just me. I think they throw wrenches into perfectly good games. You know, in other games, you can sort of get, like, a plot going and plan things out and make good or bad decisions. With the Vampire, Werewolf, you know, your decisions really are shit and mean nothing, and you just kind of are given luck of the draw in terms of what the other people are choosing. And Forger, of course, is useless. Vampire Hunter, I think, is overcomplicated, you know, just gibberish, but... The main one I hate is Werewolf. Ugh. Well, you know only half the town died, so we're good, right? What? The hell are you talking about? So what we need to do is we need to hang a vampire today. No. All right, let me think this out. In order for Mafia to win, they need to hang the serial killer. The Mafia member needs to kill a vampire tonight, and the vampires need to not be able to transform someone tonight. You know, it has to be their off night. So that's a lot of things that have to line up correctly. I see the first thing is happening, but that doesn't really give me too much warm feeling down in my gonads, you know what I'm saying? In fact, oh wait, no, wait, that's right, Mafia can't be turned. Oh! Mafia can't be transformed, so tonight he kills one of the 2 vampires. I assume that they're vampires. And that's about all she wrote. Okay. All right. Well, okay, so vampires were screwed and couldn't win. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame for them, but, you know. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Raw. Raw. That's what the Yeti's saying. Oh, what's gonna happen to him? Thunderstrike or lightning strike or falling rock or Pixelation. Oh yeah, the bad Photoshop. Bad Photoshop filter, where all the fuzzy edges around the pixels. But yeah. As SK, you have to get the odds in your favor by teaming with which SV, Xe, or other SK, or something. But yes, very true. I wonder if he spared me at all because I said I was witch. I don't know. You know, probably not, but... Oh no! Hagun left the game. No! Alright, so Mafia wins, right? Huh. I assume... Moth is like, I don't know. So yeah, don't worry, Moth. I think that you can't lose. I think we're guaranteed the win. I don't know. Later, guys, and good luck, Town. Well, Town can't win at this point, but you know what they say. I mean, if there was one Town member versus a vampire and a Mafia member, Town still would pretty much lose, but... Okay, so... Butterfly effect is dead. And whatever, yeah, alright. They went back in time and killed him before he was born. Killed by the Mafia. It's Time Mafia! That's going to be my new TV show that I'm going to pitch. Time Mafia. They go throughout history, running confidence games and getting protection money. Lovely cave here you have, caveman. It's a shame if something were to happen to it. Smashes cave painting, but yeah. Oh, that's right. Vampire Hunter can't be turned. Of course. Boy, I don't fucking know anything, do I? This is part of what I said when I said it was like overcomplicated garbage. You know, the Vampire Hunter role. A lot of the roles that they've added make such a complicated... Well, I shouldn't say a lot of the roles they added. 2 of the 4 roles they've added. 3 of the 4... What am I even talking about? Alright. Every role they've added except for Forger overcomplicates the game to a point where you have, you know, very little grasp of what's going on. Even if you're paying as much attention as possible, you know, the werewolf is still going to fuck you up because you forgot to factor in something about them, especially with changes to it. The vampires are going to fuck things up because you have no idea, wait a minute, is this, you know, Town or is this vampire now? Or what the fuck? Who the fuck is anybody anymore? We proved that this person was a Town member, but surprised they were a vampire. And so, you know, it's like all these convoluted stuff. Then, as I said, the Vampire Hunter can't be turned. You know, automatically kills visitors. You know, visits and kills. You know, it's like these little factors that are... I feel like it's much more than the factors that of the roles that are already in the game. Because you think, Doctor. Okay, Doctor can heal a person or themselves once. And they can't reveal healed mare. Yeah. They can't heal a revealed mare. You know, that's complicated but kind of simple. You know, you're like, okay, Doctor can't heal a revealed mare. That's pretty much the only strange thing about a Doctor. But then you got, you know, fucking Vampire, and it's like, Vampire can turn every other night, can turn someone into a vampire, and they vote in their night chat who to kill, and the least, or the newest vampire visits the person to kill them, and if they visit a Vampire Hunter, he automatically kills them, and they can't turn a Vampire Hunter, serial killer, Godfather, or, you know, it's like, ugh. Too much. You did too much. Too much complicated stuff to keep track of. But yeah. That's my rant for Town of Salem, and I got nothing much else to say because I'm dead, so what do you want? What do you want from me? Everybody you hit was immune. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Wait a minute, shouldn't you have died from visiting the Vampire Hunter? I don't know. Night, night, sweet ladybug. That's not creepy at all. Oh, Emmy. Moth was Emmy. Okay. Emmy, you have officially redeemed yourself from that that thing with the witch roll. All right. So that's Town of Salem, and that's a bunch of bullshit out of my mouth, and all of it said very poorly. Goodbye, everybody!